because of your mistakes. A lot of people die because of my mistakes. A lot of monkeys die. Hello, Michael. How you doing? What's up, Queen? But yeah, I've got what 3 maps left to do on easy for the time being here. So I really wanted to get around to, well, I mean, technically beginner maps. So yeah, I'm kind of just wanting to try to fill out the list of chimps maps there and get around to doing all of them. Yeah, seeing on maps without chimps runs to try to fill out the boards. Carts and Dances, the next one to try. Oh, good luck. Good luck. And then you know what, you know what I'm gonna come and do. I'm gonna come and see you run. I'm gonna be like, I'm not trying to say this to like be inflammatory or anything. I'm literally gonna come along and be like, this is shit. Let's how improve this here, because that's just the way that I work, right? That's just the way I look at something. I'm like, yeah, we can do better than this. We've got to do better. Why touch grass when you can study it, Gigas? And we took that seriously. Vegan meals are delicious. The hardest part is hunting down the vegans. I do appreciate that one, by the way. I was gonna say, dude, vegan meals are so much easier to find because they'll just announce when they're there, right? Everyone knows when a vegan has arrived because they'll just tell everyone that they're a vegan. So you can just hunt them down that way. Look at my own girlfriends, this is shit. I can't wait for the actual runners to do this. It really do be like that some days though, doesn't it? Yo, what's up, Kempek? How we doing? I mean, like, I'd like to say that what I do here isn't necessarily... It's not too revolutionary that nobody else could do what I'm doing, right? That's a shame. It's more the fact that it's like, it's to the point of hyper-optimization, right? Of like, here's how we have to do this, but just so incredibly precise. We all started out bad! That is pretty much the idea. Yo, what's up, Damo? How you doing, Chief? It's not bad, it's just learning. Exactly. Like, you think that I was able to get to this point here without just, like, spending hours and hours of time of just, like, studying VODs and, like, playing the game, right? Australians, are all the maple leaves on the napa identical, or is there one with 6 branches? I would not know. Jesus Christ, man. I don't look at things this deeply. Just walks up to me and checks on me. Yeah, nice, you got your book open. Good work. Yeah, that's right. Keep fooling them. Glad CT is over. It was a blast doing it once. You'll never do it again. I feel like, okay, I feel like there's... I feel like CT was so short, or it was like half the length there, everyone would have a much more enjoyable time, right? Rather than everyone just being like, yeah, I mean, CT is great and all, but 12 days of CT? Holy shit, man. Come on, PB. I will! This is the run! No pressure or anything. Looks like I shouldn't be abilitying this here, because if I end up abilitying and it turns out the timing goes all wrong there, it gets a little bit funny. Wow, that's unfortunate. Especially the adventure and chimps. Yeah, I mean, chimps will eventually get into the frame territory, I believe. I have high hopes for this category, man. I really think that this category, when people actually like start getting into it and start learning the routing, I really think that this has the ability to be one of the finest categories that there is out there. Yeah, what's up, Adams? You've returned to commit to a commitment that you won't commit to. Take it back. Take it back. Eventually, you want to time on old levels / difficulties, then I'll work on improving them all. Dude. I mean, I've said the exact same thing for the longest time. But, man, there's like 310 of those goddamn things with all of their strategies and, you know, everything to try to improve in there. And I'm too much of a perfectionist to kind of like let it all go of like, oh dude, that's fine that I've got a shit time on one of these maps here, and I'll be like, no, I have to improve that first and then I'll be able to move on to everything else. You got a time on 110 also? I definitely have quite a few times out there as well. How does era XP work in this game? Does each round grant a set amount of EXP, or does the amount granted increase the lower level the hero is in relation to what round you're on? No, each round grants a set amount of EXP. So for example here, round 50 may end up giving a little bit. It may give a little bit, but then round 55 will give a little bit more, right? So your hero XP, you're like, there's a set amount, right? So for example, from level 8 to level 9 there will be a set amount. And then, you know, for example, if it was level 3, you're still going to get the same amount. You'll get exactly the same amount of levels that you would. It just fills them up. Sorry, I'm not doing a great job of explaining this right now. Who is Frank? You need to know. Frank is a chat member. And that is as much as I am legally obliged to tell you. Cool. 100 map categories give more XP, that's important to mention. I was just getting around to that, thank you. So for example here, on easy maps, Starter's going to have a lower level curve here because you get less EXP, right? So I would usually get level 10 here at say level 59 or level 60, whereas in an easy mode, on something like a medium map, but on an easy map I'm going to get it at like level 63 because I'm going to earn slightly less EXP. Shall never ban it for now, you know. Being a big meanie. Oh, dude, Frank is the reason why we have a limit on push-ups. Does a level 3 Saturday get to the same level in 10 rounds when placed in round 10 or 80? So, well, technically, yes. Sort of, kind of. Essentially, the way that it works is that the earlier that you put it down, because you're getting a set amount of EXP every single round here, you're probably going to end up hitting the same level depending on how everything goes. But you will end up finding that you will level up sooner the sooner that you put your hero down. Like, it's not going to be as simple as you can place down your hero later and you're going to get the same amount of EXP that you would have if you didn't place it down earlier. Right? You're still going to be missing out. The only difference is the earlier that you put it down here, it means that you just get like slightly more XP, right? Because the later rounds grant so much more in relation to the earlier rounds. I need water. I desperately need water after that explanation because I can just feel my throat just closing up. Goddamn. People ask me, just plead the 5th. No, you have to plead the 5th. I'm not going to do it for you. It's like the Better Call Saul meme. It's like, dude, just call anonymously. It's like, you call anonymously. Like, I can't. They recognize my voice. Dude, they know my voice. It's like I don't know if you've seen like the memes online, like the cat boy, you know, the cat boy hotline there is like, you call and honestly, I can't, they recognize my voice. It's so good. It's so good, man. How can you not love something like that? It's so good. I think the one that I found specifically today was something along the lines of like the 5'9" goth girl, like what was it, like the 5'9" big titty goth girl hotline. It's so good. They're so good. Makes me want to do a rewatch of Breaking Bad and everything. And apparently Better Call Saul finished as well. So now I get to get my pirate patch out, just yar har fiddly dee. I'm spending money to level up a hero. Will that negatively impact your XP gain in the long run? Or will that not matter? Like, should I spend money early to get early levels? Should I try to save my money until later rounds to level up heroes? I think you'll find that the impact that you'll get from leveling up your heroes later on will be a bigger impact, right? Like, you'll find that you're going to get more out of it. Like, for example, I could level up Sauter right now, and yeah, the EXP will stick around, right? So I will hit my earlier levels sooner. But more often than not, like, it's not going to affect you all that much in the long term there, that it's more often than not worth doing. That's why you typically don't find people end up doing it, because it's just not worth it more often than not. Recently did my first rewatch of old Breaking Bad so much better on the second watch. Yeah, because you can like see the themes and everything in it, and there's the little stuff as well, Damo, and it's so cool, man. It's like, that's what I appreciate when going back and watching TV and doing all that fun stuff there. Like, you get to, it's like you get to better understand the show there, and it's like, it's art. It's beautiful. So hero placed on round 1 will reach round 20 on 87. Hero placed on round 25 will reach 20 at round 90. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. You know, it's like, you're still gonna end up essentially hitting nearly the same point. The only difference is just a little bit. Henry, thanks so much for the raid. Welcome all Henry viewers. Dude, I'm literally $1 off. I cannot believe that. $1 dude. Unbelievable, man. Yo, hope you had a great stream there, Henry. What did you get up to, Chieftain? You had a great time. Actually, no, this needs to be further back here. Still on the outside, didn't hear if you responded. I did not respond to your message yet, as it was a real doozy to unlock there. Well, not unlock, more just unload. You missed the doozy? It's alright, you really... I really didn't go through it there, as I was like, what? What the what? Yeah, Better Call Saul must be one of the highest rated shows of a series I've ever seen. Dude, I think that it's just, they've written some really good television there, which is really nice to see. It just feels like a lot of the times, like, I don't know if you've all experienced this here, but it feels like television... I don't know, television as of late hasn't really been doing it for me. It feels like they're kind of catering to an older audience there, so... I don't know, for someone like me, I mean, I'm not going to claim to be, like, the most sophisticated of peoples here, or nothings, cuz. But yeah, like, television for me just really hasn't been, Well, hope I'm not dead. Really? to me. Unfucking believable. Whatever, man. Not happy with it, but it will do. This can definitely be improved. And then there's the boys. I actually enjoy the boys quite a lot. Unlucky Frank.